So even though CMA in UK decided to block the Xbox Activision acquisition, this is not the end. This is actually just the beginning, because Microsoft has already said that they will appeal, but this will take a while. So that means that this acquisition may drag until next year. Let's look into this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So yes, you heard that already. CMA in UK decided to block the Xbox Activision acquisition over some cloud gaming concerns. Now, whether these concerns are valid or not, that doesn't even actually matter at this point. They made the decision, so it's official now. Microsoft will now appeal, and that's good, but it will take a while. So it's good to see that Microsoft is not really giving up on this deal, on this acquisition. They are ready to fight, and Activision actually posted some official information commenting on that CMA decision, and obviously they were disappointed with that decision, but they also confirmed that they are ready to fight, and they hope that they will still be able to close this deal. Now, obviously, this will take a while, right? Because Microsoft will have to appeal. That will take some time, and they will appeal to the Competition Appeal Tribunal. And according to some analysts, that some of the cases may take up to like 9 months. Actually, one of these analysts, like Piers Harding Rolls, I think that's what his name is, he said this on Twitter: Microsoft has said it will appeal the CMA decision. The Competition Appeal Tribunal site says straightforward cases are aimed to be dealt with within 9 months. Straightforward cases, right? If Microsoft wins, it gets returned to the CMA. Chances of this closing this year are now slim. That means that we get the FTC case. Okay, so, the 9 months he's talking about are with straightforward cases. It's difficult to say whether that Xbox Activision acquisition is a straightforward case. I would say not really, because it's already been a year and a half, and they just made the decision now. So I would even say that it may actually take longer than just 9 months. So obviously there's no reason to believe that this deal, at least in UK, would close this year, right? That's not happening. But there's some other options, which at least when it comes to UK, which I will talk in a minute. 9 months at least, probably even longer. But that's, even if they won the appeal, that kind of decision would make CMA to reconsider, to check the whole deal again. So the appeal doesn't mean that the deal would go through. That just means that they will have to go back to CMA again and try to convince them again. Who knows? Maybe Microsoft will prepare better. Maybe they will have some further things to offer them to make that deal greenlit. Who knows, right? We don't really know, but either way, this will take a while. So that's one issue, right? One of the issues is the time, because Microsoft was actually on a tight schedule. They have to close the deal until end of next month. End of June, sorry. So I don't really know what's going to happen with that, because if they don't close the deal, if they don't pay money to shareholders, Activision, that kind of stuff, right? If they don't commit to buying them, well, they will have to pay $3 billion to Activision, right? It's sort of like this kind of fee for failing the process, I guess, right? So I'm not really sure whether that's going to change. Maybe they will renegotiate that. Who knows? I would be interested to know. But but if that deal won't get kind of finished, closed, well, that means that FTC will have more time to investigate this case also. They won't be under pressure anymore. Obviously, the European Commission decision is going to be very important at this point, because if European Commission blocks this deal, you know what? I will say it right now, it's a done deal. I mean, I don't think they would be, even Microsoft would be able to fight CMA, European Commission and FTC at the same time. But I mean, hey, who knows, right? They've got a lot of money, good lawyers, so I don't know, maybe they could even battle for a couple of years over this acquisition, which is clearly very important for Microsoft. So that's second thing. And the third one is there's been some comments, especially one comment. Obviously, there's been quite a lot of comments regarding this block and what may happen next. And Michael Pachter is back with his thoughts on it. And he still says that, something he said a couple of weeks ago, that if for whatever reason, I mean, he said that back then, now we know that it happened. He said that if for whatever reason CMA decided to block this deal, and they did, Microsoft may actually consider kind of still closing the deal, as long as European Commission would approve the deal. So they could close the deal, pay the money, pay up, the dividends and whatever you call it to the shareholders and stuff. They would close the deal. They would own Activision, but they would have to kind of create a separate, kind of company, kind of like a subdivision in UK, where whatever Microsoft would do with Activision, Blizzard, when it comes to like Call of Duty or any services, would not apply to UK. So in this case, I mean, this is actually very risky decision. That would be very risky, that's for sure, because you are, I guess, you would be kind of really fighting the UK. I mean, you would really split the market, which is not really good. But at the same time, you would be able to close the deal. You would be able to do the business as usual pretty much globally, just except UK. And UK would be just, things would be just as they are right now for UK. So Call of Duty everywhere, no Activision Blizzard games in UK, which is not really good for consumers, right? So, we'll see how that goes. But this Activision acquisition is just a big mess. Yes, of course, this is one of the biggest acquisitions out there, so I guess it makes sense. But hey, I was hoping for this deal to go through and just move on, but I guess at the same time, I will be able to make more videos on that, right? Because clearly a lot of people is invested in it, and people are really curious about what's going on with this deal. So we'll see. Either way, right now what we know is that Microsoft will appeal, and this deal will probably drag for a little bit longer, even until next year. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, guys, so that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.